It's time for the official reveal of a very special brand new set. And here it is. Sorry, give us a second.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Are they saying anything that
Was that supposed to happen?
Did we go offline again?
I don't know.
Let's hear it for Michael and the new LEGO Star Wars Imperial Light Cruiser! What an epic intro!
Yes, Michael! Woo!
Swing that in.
What do you think, fans? Let's see those emoji reactions. Come on!
Oh my gosh, Michael, we have been so excited about this segment. This is such a super cool set, and it looks like I'm not the only one who thinks so based on our audience reactions we're getting right now. So can you take us through some of your favorite features?
Absolutely. Well, as you can see, it's instantly recognizable as a Star Wars ship. It's not quite as big as a Star Destroyer, but it is big, and it's got 3 huge engines on the back, so lots of power. But yet the size makes it very maneuverable, and this built-in handle, all the swooshability you can imagine.
Yes.
Swooshability. Love that.
Yeah. And then we've got 2 huge turrets here, 4 inbuilt
Wow.
rockets. We can open the entire front here, so you've got easy access to the detailed interior.
Love that.
And then we've got an awesome lineup of figures, so you can play the scene out from the film itself.
So cool.
Then the last little, but not least feature, we've got these really cute little TIE fighters. So we can open up the front here, place the TIE fighter in there, and then launch the TIE fighter.
Incredible. That is so cool. But Michael, what were the challenging parts of designing a set like this, man?
Well, I mean, everything we design in Lego is challenging because some things are easier and some things are more challenging due to the shape of the bricks. But we always go for the shape of the ship. That's the key thing. The next thing we have to do is try and put some functionality into that. So as many play features as possible. If that's not enough, then stability is an issue because we need to keep that model stable while we're building it so it doesn't fall apart when we build the model, and after we're finished, when it's done, we want to be able to play with it and have a great time. So.
Now, I've got to say, I love the child and his wiggling ears. That was so impressive.
Cute.
Yeah,
Really
well,
cool.
That was a lot of fun. And definitely those features are so important if you want to capture the emotion of a character like that. And Lego bricks aren't exactly the easiest thing to work with when you're trying to do something that in that way. But I'm really happy with the result. And I mean, when you see the reactions from the fans and how happy they are about it, it just makes it all worthwhile.
Incredible. And your team has 2 more LEGO The Star Wars The Mandalorian sets coming out, right?
Absolutely. Would you like to see them?
Yes. Yes, we want to see all of it.
Yes.
I'll just take them over here. There we go. So this one is called the Armored Marauder. Okay. Now this has got an awesome lineup of figures. Grief Karga, some super cool stormtroopers. Got a brand new artillery stormtrooper he's called. And then there are all kinds of places where you can open this ship up. So the stormtroopers can be inside, front, back.
The detail, man.
Yeah. And then you can put the stormtroopers in. You can launch an attack from the front with, again, built-in shooting functions.
All of them shoot projectiles.
All of them shoot. It's a must in Star Wars. We've got another one here. I'll grab this one. And this is Boba Fett's starship.
Right.
You may recognize that.
Incredible.
Yes. And the features of this one, I mean, well, we've got a great lineup of figures. We've got Boba Fett, and we've got the Mandalorian himself.
Yes.
And then the ship, rotating wings.
Okay.
So when the ship flies, because it does fly this way.
Yes.
And then we've got a cockpit for Boba Fett, of course. We have got shooting functions again.
Of course.
There is a little compartment here for the carbonite block. And on the bottom here, we've got a built-in handle. Fold that out, and then again, one-handed swooshing.
More swooshing.
Swooshing.
Never too much swooshing.
The last but not least, this service cart doubles as a display stand. So you can display the model in flight.
That is so cool, man. Now, we could ask you questions all day long, Michael, but I think we need to know what you guys want to know. So first up, what's the process creating a Lego Star Wars set? Where do you start?
Yeah. Well, I think that every designer has his own unique approach, but usually we start with what we call a sketch. Now, sketching with Lego bricks means that we rough out an idea. If we like that direction, then we continue. We go into a maturing phase where we build, rebuild, test multiple times. We build it both physically, build it with 3D software digitally. We address things like scale and functionality. If we dial up on scale and functionality, we often dial up on the complexity, which means we have to be really aware of the age mark that we're trying to go for on a particular item. But every designer has got this library of bricks etched in their mind, so that's what we draw on, and we just, yeah, that's what drives us, creating these amazing vehicles.
That's amazing. So what makes the Boba Fett starship different from the previous versions?
Well, I was really fortunate because not only did I get to work on this one, but I also got to work on the previous version, and that was part of our lineup of products for that celebrated the 20th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. And the previous ship was larger and had a lot of detail, so we wanted to see if we could capture just as much detail in a smaller scale. And that's tricky because this is quite a unique shape, and we need to make sure that, as I talked about before, the structure inside has to provide stability when we're building and when we're playing. So that was a tricky one. The handle was one of the well-received features of the larger version, so being able to put that into this version was also a wish, and we managed to get it in.
So how do you choose what characters to add to like the minifigure lineup?
Well, we have had a long-standing relationship with Lucasfilms and great relationship with them, and they work with us every step of the way, deciding on which characters fit which sets, so that we make sure everything's in context. But no detail is left unturned. Every little garment and weapon and accessory has to be perfect.
Well, Michael, we can just feel your passion, and as we've learned today, it's so wonderful to see someone who's such a big fan of the property bringing it to life in the Lego world, so thank you. And judging by the comments and reactions we're getting right now, I think you've even recruited a few new Lego Star Wars fans today. So please give it up for Michael, everyone.
Yeah!